Conspiracies, the Illuminati, Satan. People have long claimed that pop culture is awash with sinister symbols and imagery. But is the music industry really being controlled by some kind of secret society? If it is, today's artists aren't even trying to hide it anymore. But sometimes very real and very disturbing accusations of criminal behavior are alleged to be hidden in some of your favorite songs. You might never listen to them in the same way again after hearing about these hidden subliminal messages in popular songs. Number 10. Taylor Swift. There's perhaps no pop singer in 2019 more self-contained than Taylor Swift. Demure, innocent, and seemingly self-marketed. This makes her both the perfect foil for Illuminati plots, according to her detractors, and the perfect antidote, according to her supporters. But things got weird in 2017 where she deleted everything from her social media and posted 3 cryptic videos of serpents. If you pause the video at a certain point, you can clearly make out a demon in the serpent's tail, which some claim proves that she worships the devil. It's a stretch, as most people accept it's part of her ongoing feud with Kim K, who called her a snake on social media, but it does look like a demon, that's for sure. A few days later, she posted a typographic video for her new track, Look What You Made Me Do, and it's also full of snakes and bizarre symbolism as well. Spiraling triangles recur throughout the video, supposedly being a reference to the Illuminati, the group of people conspiracy theorists think control the world. The official video for the track also mimicked these themes, which is why critics think it's hard to reconcile with her former country singer's wholesome reputation. But there are some who see Swift as a woke heroine, a former victim of mind control using New World Order symbolism not as a propaganda tool, but as a way of exposing their plot. Look What You Made Me Do is said to expose everything from Pizzagate to the forces that try to cover it up, which are apparently the lying liberal mainstream fake news machine, which is why the title of her album art appears in the same font as most newspapers. Number 9. The Eagles, Hotel California. The Eagles' 1976 breakthrough hit, Hotel California, isn't just notable for being one of the most popular songs of the decade. It also has some of the most absurdly surreal lyrics of any top 40 hit ever. So surreal that their meaning has fueled thousands of late-night debates for over 40 years. But it's the hidden references that garner the most attention. In particular, backwards masking. Backwards masking is a technique where a message is deliberately recorded backwards during a song that is meant to be played forwards. Critics claim that backwards masking is a calculated attempt to insert hidden meanings into a song, as evidenced by a coded message contained in the backwards masked chorus that read, "Yeah, Satan. He organized his own religion. Yeah, when he knows he shouldn't. At night, it was delicious." Have a listen and tell me what you think. But it's not just the backwards masked messages of Hotel California that perplexes critics. Is the verse imploring to stab it with their steely knives but they just can't kill the beast an allusion to British occultist Aleister Crowley, whose nickname was the Great Wild Beast, and whose estate in Boleskine, Scotland, was located on the very shores of Loch Ness? And what of the mysterious ghost woman who appears on the balcony in the album's cover art? Could it be none other than the Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey? Number 8. The Beatles. There's no more beloved band in pop history than the Beatles, but even the Fab Four were not without controversy. You might say it began in 1966, when John Lennon claimed that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus during a routine interview, leading many concerned parents to organize mass bonfires of their albums. But one question that has haunted the Beatles throughout their career has always been, is Paul dead? In 1969, the rumor that Paul McCartney had been killed off in a traffic accident and replaced by a lookalike began circulating in private conversations and was published in earnest 2 years later. Proponents of the theory claim that the song Revolution No. 9 from 1968's White Album, one of the chief influences behind the Manson family murders, contained backwards masking, which is alleged to say, "Turn me on, dead man." Have a listen and tell me what you think. But it's the cover art for their 1967 album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band that provides a visual reference. Is the elaborate artwork nothing more than an implicit reference to a funeral for McCartney? And if you look closely on the back row second figure from the left, it's none other than the notorious occultist Aleister Crowley. Number 7. Lady Gaga, Telephone. You can accuse Lady Gaga of being many things, but there are some critics who see something far more sinister lying beneath her flamboyance. Yes, evidence of a worldwide Illuminati plot. Take the video for her 2010 single Telephone, for instance, featuring fellow alleged conspirator BEYONCE. What appears to be a mishmash of stylized poses is actually rife with demonic symbolism, according to some online commentators. The very title of the song, they claim, is an allegory for disassociation, a common result of what has been referred to as the Monarch Mind Control Program, where various public figures are brainwashed and programmed by a secret CIA plot to unwittingly lead the public into supporting their plot for world domination. Framing one eye while covering the other is also symbolic of the Illuminati all-seeing eye. But the fact that Lady Gaga refused to address these allegations over the past 9 years is either evidence of her knowing collusion with the Illuminati or simply a great marketing scheme. Number 6. Fifth Harmony, Worth It. When American girl group Fifth Harmony burst onto the pop music scene in 2015 with their third single, Worth It, it was seen as an anthemic call to girl power, promoting themes of self-respect and empowerment. But behind the facade, there may be a much deeper influence at play. The video for the song references feminist themes and makes a direct jab at the glass ceiling that prevents women from achieving equality in the workplace. But when popular member Camila Cabello left the group inexplicably in 2016, many fans were at a loss to explain her departure. Only 2 years later, after fellow member and alleged lover Lauren Jaregui posted a cryptic tweet implying fans to pay attention to the synchronicity and pay attention to the signs, did some critics become convinced that their performance was actually an elaborate smokescreen for Illuminati tactics, and that the dance pop quintet were finally waking up to their programming. As conspiracy theorists have long claimed, it could be that the Illuminati are exploiting these young women for their own financial and propaganda objectives. The allegations were only bolstered by a leaked tape from 2 years earlier, in which Jaregui can clearly be heard telling fellow member Ali Hernandez,
decisions on a regular basis to us over, to make us literal slaves, like literally slaves.
So with this in mind, some have come to the drawn-out conclusion that the Illuminati are using feminist ideas as a smokescreen for the Monarch Mind Control Program. Not sure I believe it, but the video definitely subliminally promotes themes of gender equality. Number 5. Britney Spears. Though her current status as a fallen teen pop idol has left many fans waiting for her inevitable comeback, the former Disney Mouseketeer turned sex symbol wasn't always just Britney. While her provocative debut single Hit Me Baby One More Time premiered in 1998, it drew no small share of criticism. Featuring the then 17-year-old Britney Spears dressed in a Catholic schoolgirl outfit, the song featured plenty of innuendos, as well as allegations that the chorus featured a backmasked message exhorting her anonymous lover to sleep with me, I'm not too young. Have a listen and tell me what you think. But it's the first "Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign" that raises suspicions that the then underage Britney was also subject to Monarch programming. Could the sign be a reference to the Mark of the Beast? Could the "you" she's referring to be none other than the devil himself? And her well-publicized 2007 breakdown in which she publicly shaved her head is an obvious reference to disassociation, allegedly one of the Illuminati's key supposed mind control tactics. For her part, Britney now enjoys a relatively sedate life compared to the anxiety-ridden tabloid dramas of 10 years ago, leaving many fans wondering if she finally broke free from the clutches of demonic programming after all. Number 4. Katy Perry, Dark Horse. While the former choir singer has drawn plenty of criticism from conservative groups for merging playful sexuality with childishness, her strongest criticisms are reserved for her adoption of mystical and Illuminati-derived symbolism. The very title of her 2013 hit Dark Horse is said to refer to war, since, naturally, a horse is sacred to Mars, the Roman god of war. But the video reveals no small share of occult themes, from her blatantly Egyptian costuming to the now familiar framing of one eye. But it's the chorus itself, some say, that's a blatant nod to the dark arts. But Perry did claim to keep a lock of hair from both Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus in her purse during an ABC interview, fueling further accusations that she dabbles with occult practices like voodoo. Number 3. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. Artists as diverse as Aerosmith, Robert Johnson, and Tool have all been said to have sold their souls to the devil in exchange for success. But in the case of Led Zeppelin, these allegations may have a basis in truth. Second only to Hotel California as one of the most popular songs of the 70s, Led Zeppelin's 8-minute classic has often been held up as evidence of the band's links to the dark forces, an allegation not helped by guitarist Jimmy Page's public admiration for Aleister Crowley, an admiration Page made no secret of when he purchased Crowley's Loch Ness mansion in 1976. Yes, Crowley's work is a definite theme here, but when we reverse the lyrics, there's yet more just beneath the surface. Take the baffling line, "If there's a bustle in your hedgerow," and play it backwards, and you will clearly hear the message, "So here's to my sweet Satan. The other's little path would make me sad, whose power is faith." Clearly. Have a listen and tell me what you think. So is this the price Led Zeppelin had to pay Satan for making them famous? A series of compliments in one of the best-selling songs of the 70s? Well, if you believe in Satan, maybe. Number 2, Beyonce, Sweet Dreams. As any astute observer will tell you, both Jay-Z and Beyonce are among the most flagrant supporters of the Illuminati. Beyonce, in particular, makes no secret of her affiliations by her deft appropriation of Masonic, Illuminati, and occult symbolism. And while her fans may laugh off the association of Queen Bee with satanic overtures, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more overt signal than in her 2008 song Sweet Dreams, which contains the following message in the chorus. The video's opening sequence features a dove descending on Beyonce. The dove is a symbol associated with Aleister Crowley's Ordo Templi Orientis, and the prominent white light is a reference to Lucifer as the bringer of light. Mirrored reflections occur throughout the video and represent the illusions of satanic temptation. According to critics, the video is rife with occult and Illuminati imagery. So Beyonce, feminist icon or Luciferian seductress? You decide. Number 1. Justin Bieber, Baby. Is Justin Bieber in league with the devil? Some claim Justin's entire career is a result of a pact with the devil, and that the diminutive pop star is hiding his infernal allegiance in plain sight. According to Post Malone, Bieber recently donated $10 million to Hillsong, an evangelist megachurch accused of cult-like tactics. But rumors of his Satanism go back as far as his 2010 song, Baby. While the chorus of, "And I was like, baby, 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 oh," seems innocuous enough, just what is the Beeb actually saying? When played backwards, it's more like, and even more recently, the video for his 2015 single Where Are You Now features a host of blatantly Illuminati-inspired subtexts, including the now familiar all-seeing eye, pyramids, and numerous conspiracy references. Whilst in the video it's shown that random members of the public designed the images, it sure would be a great smokescreen used by the Illuminati to throw off the scent of their subliminal hypnotism. So what do you make of these messages? Does pop music have a hidden agenda? Or are some people so desperate to believe in anything, they'll accept the most implausible evidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and thanks for watching.